Today's lesson is Module 4, Lesson 18, Writing and Evaluating Expressions with Addition and Subtraction. Today's lesson will focus on adding a measurement to make a description complete. So I did write a couple things out for you. I made a three column chart. One for variable, one says incomplete description, and one says complete with units. So we're going to start here with Joshua's speed. You have to determine a variable. Remember, a variable means a letter. Okay, so a letter that can stand for Joshua's speed. What I always do is I just look at the first letter of the word that I'm using. In this case, it's Joshua, and so my variable would be J. The incomplete description would be let J equal Joshua's speed. So the incomplete description is basically telling what the variable is without measurement. Okay, so incomplete description is telling what the variable is equal to without measurement. Now the complete means you have the unit or the measurement in there. So J would equal Joshua's speed, and I need to have a measurement in there. Speed is usually written as meters or kilometers per second, so I'm going to write J equals Joshua's speed in miles per second. So when you want a complete description, you're going to have the variable telling me what the variable means and a unit involved. So let's look at the next one, Rufus's height. Again, I look at the main word, who it belongs to, and in this case it is Rufus, so my variable is going to be R. I'm going to let R equal Rufus's height for the incomplete description, and in the complete I'm going to have the measurement in there. So R equals Rufus's height in feet. So variable, description, and then unit or measurement. Milk sold, so I always look at the first letter. My variable will be M. I'm going to let M equal amount of milk sold. And here you're going to put it in, but now you need a measurement, so M equals amount of milk sold. And think about how they measure milk. Milk is sold in gallons. That's how they measure milk. So there would be your measurement for that one. Sean's age, looking at the first letter, it is Sean, so it's going to be S. And you're going to let S equal Sean's age. So there's our incomplete description. To make it complete, I'm going to have a measure involved. So S equals Sean's age. And when we talk about age, it is measured by years. So S equals Sean's age in years. Now this is going to be important in certain problems. Let me give you an example. So this is important, and then we move further to actually solve a math problem. Look for my example. Abby read 6 more books than Kristen. During the first trimester. Write an expression showing the amount of books Abby has read, or Abby read. So first we're going to, let me flip this so you guys can see it better. First we're going to do our complete description with units. So Abby read 6 more books than Kristen. So Abby is 6 more than Kristen. And I just like tearing apart my my problem like this. Write an expression. An expression is a math problem without the answer showing the amount of books Abby read. So in this problem we are solving for books Abby read. Since we are solving for books Abby read, the variable is going to be talking about the other person. The other person is Kristen. Okay, so our variable is going to represent Kristen. So we have Kristen. So books Kristen read is what our variable needs to equal. So looking at it, I'm going to have my variable be K for Kristen. K is going to equal number of books Kristen read in first trimester. So now I have decided what my variable is going to be, and it's K. So now I'm going to write a math problem. We have K, and that's Kristen. Abby read 6 more. So to find how many Abby read, it's going to be K plus 6. So there's your expression. Now if I told you what K equals, maybe Kristen read 4. Kristen read 4 books. So K equals 4. Now you can find out how many Abby read. You're going to take the expression K plus 6 and plug in K. So it says K equals 4, so 4 goes here, plus 6 equals 10. So how many books did Abby read? Abby read 10 books. Okay, so this is where you're taking all your knowledge about the variables and equations with variables and using it and applying it to actual word problems now. If you have questions, write it down. We will talk about it in the morning. Other than that, I hope you have a good night.